Hello, my darlings. This is Rowan. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, I'm glad you decided to come back. And here we are with a new game, Remothered, Tormented Fathers. Now, you might remember that I did play the beta all the way back in like June or July. Well, this is the early access release, and the rest of the game will be released in January, I believe. But I've been wanting to play this for so long. I know I was playing Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. We will be getting back to that. But I really wanted to play on this. And I got a new microphone. And I'm like super excited to get everything going. So let's go ahead and get this going. I already got the settings set up. So all we got to do is... bye-bye. And it's got controller. So I'm like, yay! So finally I can use the controller to do stuff instead of having to try to use the keyboard, which was not as comprehensive, I guess. I don't know. I'm not real good with the Xbox controllers. I don't know a whole... I'm still relatively new to Xbox stuff. So, you know, we will see what happens. We will see. As soon as the load screen is done. Because the load screen in this game is very long. And this first episode is probably going to be a lot more cutscene stuff. And if it ends up like it did with the preview.
Say goodbye, hearty fuss from my eye. If you left me, pretty sure you miss me. If you fly, you lose something in the sky. Listen to me, the romance leave us free, but needs to be taken care like a tree. If you fly, you lose something in the sky. Goodbye, hearty fuss from my eye. If you leave me, sure you fly. You're losing something there.
Oh, that's so super cool. Oh, and he turned the volume down on my headphones. Volume was quite loud. Oh, I loved the beta of this. It was so much fun. So I'm like super stoked that, you know, to play the game. And
feels like it's gonna rain again.
Okay, our objectives reached and okay, so settings. Okay, so the music is right. Okay, sorry, it just sounded really loud to me. So and what are the oh, of course. There we go. That's the button you need to know how to run. And I'm sorry if things are, you know, if I'm checking stuff a little much at the beginning, like on the controls and things, because I'm trying to, I didn't play, when I played the beta, they did not have controller capabilities, so you had to use the mouse and keyboard, and the mouse and keyboard was not as good. I really felt that this game would have done better, or the beta would have done better with the with a controller, and now we got a controller, so yay! And I'm so excited to play this because the beta was amazing, even if I died quite a lot. Okay, missing since Thursday, October 14th, 1971, last seen 4 p.m. at Recreation Ground in Blit. Birth date February 8th, 1958, female, white, 13 years, light blonde hair, blue eyes. Last spot, wearing white dress with bows, white shoes, and tressed hair. Any information requested? Okay. So, last place she was seen was that playground, which I believe is that over there. So, I don't think we need to look over here, but I didn't in the beta, so I do want to make some changes of exploring things, because I didn't explore a whole super lot, or as much as I felt I should have in the beta, because I was just so stoked about playing the beta. So, don't know if there's physics. Nope, no physics. Well, poops. But yeah, I'm so super happy. And this is the early access release. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy recently about early access and pre-ordering and stuff like that, and how game developers are, you know, oftentimes fuck people over with that. But, you know, this game has been in development for a while, and it's super good. And I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. So, you know, I've been really waiting for this game for quite a long time. Okay, how about we run? Now that I've done my babbling, where are my C's? I always feel anxious when looking at some icons. Icons and mirrors.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
I really like how the subtitles are done for this, because it was like, you know, one sliding up over the other, and that was really cool. At least I thought it was really cool. Okay, so we've reached the residence. Get inside the mansion. We will, but I want to look around just a little bit first. This first video, it's going to be a little longer, I guess. But, and I will be doing more of Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. I just really been wanting to play this, and I bought it when it was on the when it first came out for the pre-sale sort of thing. And right now, I do believe, I don't know if they still have the Black Friday sale for it or not, but it was like $9 for the Black Friday sale. And of course, I bought it before the Black Friday sales. I paid the full price for it, but it doesn't matter. You're still going to get the full game come January when the entire game releases. Oh, hello, doggy. This is super pretty. This is a Unreal Engine. It's like the Unreal 4 or something. And, you know, it looks really good. And from what I know, or what I've, you know, the rumor mill kind of goes, that there is, somebody is remaking Resident Evil 2 using this engine, which I think would be freaking amazing, because Resident Evil 2 is a awesome game. But it is old as dirt and kind of like the old Silent Hill, and it just, you know, it has not held up quite as well as even Silent Hill did. What we got here? Definitely anguishing. That is disturbing, to say the least. As is the barrels, because, you know, all the serial killers put dead bodies in blue barrels. It just seems to be the sort of thing they do. Okay, I'm just checking to see if there's anything I need to pick up on, or, you know, whatever. So, sorry if it seems like we're just kind of meandering around, because we are. We're meandering around, because I want to be able to find all the goodies and see what all we can find. Because this game, from what I gather, is very much in the vein of like the old Silent Hills and old Silent Hill games.
Good evening.
Miss Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Scientific Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's pathology.
Oh, no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
And as per usual, I'm not going to talk through cutscenes and stuff like that, so, you know, kind of be quiet. And if the load screens take too long, I will snip them out, because I even remember in the beta, the load screens took like freaking forever. No, excuse me. Just had dinner, so I'm sorry. I'm going to try not to burp into the microphone, because I got a nice new microphone, got a Blue Yeti. So it's like, yay! Oh. That was a bit droppy.
Please, this way.
Oh, yeah.
Bad habit.
Smoking?
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive. Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
Oh, it was kind of cool. It looked like she kind of tripped on that stair.
Just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
Okay, so if you watched the beta of this, then, you know, some of this cutscene stuff is the same. But it seemed, I don't remember all the dialogue exactly, but I think there's been some little extra dialogue put in.
This way, please. Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Gonna let me go around and look at stuff? Alright. Let's go and look at stuff. Get back behind the desk. Why aren't you? There we go. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Felton's farm. Rosso Gallo closes, danger of contamination. Wyman and the Feltons indicted for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971. The Rosso Gallo farm, prior to the gallows, closed due to suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products have been infected by toxic pollen that could be the cause of severe parasitosis. The owner, Ariana Gallo, top right, her husband, the notary Richard Felton, bottom right, professor and company's partner Albert alias Wyman, large picture, are under investigation. The latter has been allegedly accused by Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, take advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from a resident at the company's headquarters, the Ashmans, who managed the building and supervised the harvesters, the sister of the adjoining Covenant photo. Among the reported symptoms, painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferation of parasites, and in some cases, keratosis, photosensitivity, followed by Following the heavy allegations, both the Feltons and the Ashmans received numerous threats from Wyman himself, who has been removed from the Order of Physicians today. Wyman states that he was shocked by the charges and pointed his finger to his former business partner, Richard Felton. He personally funded me. It was worth noticing that Felton himself, like his father, promoted and funded the Phenoxyl Project, a drug for which Wyman himself was nominated for the prestigious Medicine Award in 1957, but that was retired from the market a few years later due to disastrous side effects. Meanwhile, even at the Felton's house, which was used as a location for the product distribution, the activities ceased. As a result of the scandal, the Ashmans and Feltons broke off any kind of contact relationships. As a matter of fact, the Ashmans claimed a substantial refund for the damages they suffered because even their children became infected and, as a consequence, used as unaware test subjects. The authorities assume that the contamination has been developed from the groundwater, not only used for the irrigation of the nearby plantations, but also as a common source for the Ashmans and the 12 sisters of the nearby monastery. And okay, you damn son of a bitch! See what they write about me in the news? You wanted to tarnish me, but I'll get back at you. Oh, surely I will. Starting with your daughter. Do you believe she doesn't know who her father is? I'm sure he wouldn't be glad to know that she's his daughter. So she's got balls. Take your own responsibility. What am I saying? Balls? You never got balls. Okay, well, let's put that down.
It would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down. Dr. Reed, I suppose?
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
but it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria. Yes. See if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
Year diagnosed. 1958.
Yeah, indicatively, some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency, overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates, phenoxyl. Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter.
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate. I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or has you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a
The
question.
back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no
You
Jennifer!
thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm
Who
talking
are
about?
you, and why did you come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
Goodbye, Clarice.
Mr. Felton.
That's who she reminds me of, is Clarice from Silence of the Lambs. Quite a bit.
You know the way.
Yeah.
How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
Well, I can say so far, graphically, this game is quite pretty. The animation is a bit stilted, but, you know, understandably, this game is a indie production, and I don't think there was a whole lot of people involved in the making of it, so, you know, it's not terrible for what it is. And the story is quite intriguing, so I'm hoping we will find out something more soon. Alright. Let's get the sneaking inside. Oh, hit it behind the Madonna and Child. That's kind of a rather obvious place, I would think. Skippity-doo, skippity-doo, breaking into people's houses. That's some really good shoe sounds. Even if a game isn't always artistically perfect or animationally perfect, the ambiance and the sounds and the music, yes, I want to save my game. Look for mirrors. With the metronome, from now on you can save your game only by using those. Alright. Okay, so let us... Picked up a diversion item. Okay, identify the source of the tune, find Mrs. Felton. And... Okay, power generator, best not turn off the lights. Nope, we do not want to turn off the lights. We need a weapon of some sort. Okay. Okay, let's grab that. There we go. Got ourselves a defensive item. Oh, I remember the early part of this. Oh, now they got some new hide spots. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, let's get on out from under there. And I don't really need to. Okay, I'm just checking for other like weapon items and stuff like that, because we will be needing them if we get caught by this guy. I don't think there's anything in there. Up there is. Okay, well, we're going to leave that open for the moment, because we yeah. Oh, this is so pretty. I've been so excited to play this, guys. I mean, like, for like the actual good releases of this, the good release of this to happen. So in the beta there was a mirror and metronome right here. There might be one later. Nope, we don't want to use the elevator. Somebody will hear us. Somebody, as in crazy Mr. Felton. So up we go. And okay, zoomy zooms. Let's go. They have really gotten a lot of stuff fixed up in this game in comparison to the beta that I did back in the summer. I was so excited to do the beta. It was so much fun. Ooh. Oh, yes. I'm trying to remember, because this beginning is very close to what happened, or very close to the original, or I don't know, I keep calling it the original, but the beta. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'll remember where stuff is at. Okay, so it's this way. There is a stereophonic, so you can hear where directions of things coming. So if you want to catch that, you might want to go ahead and put in some earbuds or headphones so that you can really hear it. Because that was one of the complaints I had for the beta, was the fact that Mr. Felton could be like on the 3rd floor and you could be on the ground floor, and it sounded like he was like right there behind you.
Mrs. Felton. Are you here?
This goodbye will be the chance to reach my land for me.
Please, Mrs. Felton.
Oh, that's some kind of nasty. Ooh. Yeah, we better hide somewhere. Just don't stand there, lady. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Must hide.
Yeah, there. It's so freaky. Oh, so freaky.
What happened, my dear? The record player got jammed again, right? Yes, I know. You keep on telling me we need to buy the new gadgets on the market. Promise, promise, promise. How can I say no to you? Now get some rest, love. My little Jennifer.
Jennifer.
I'm listening for him to go. Okay, well, anywho, this is a great place to pause. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been supporting the channel, and thank you to everybody who has been supporting the various episodes and series that I've been putting out. It really does mean a lot to me, guys. It does so much. With the new policies and stuff, we need to get to at least 10,000 views in order to start being able to do a little better content because of like monetization, stuff like that. Because honestly, I would not say no to having a little monetization to be able to get some better upgraded equipment, things like that. So views, likes, favorites, shares, you know, letting the ads play all the way through, subscription, stuff like that. It helps out me and it helps out other small YouTubers like myself. So if you enjoy them, please do. You can also leave a comment down in the comment section below. I'm happy to reply to them all, the good, the bad, the ugly. Or if you want to, you can follow the link below to the Facebook page, and I am happy to talk to you there. So I would love you guys, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.